Good morning, cultists! Welcome to a brand new breakfast with CthuLoops. We are back in the wonderful, wacky world of Warhammer, and I am excited. I do say that all the time, but it's true. I guess I'm just easily excitable. In any case, this Eye of the Vortex campaign is going to be as a faction I've never tried before.
I fight for the greater good.
Tyrion, if you don't shut your mouth, I will sew it shut, and you will come to learn how terrible and painful my sewing is. If you haven't guessed by the title of the series, we are going to be the infamous Skaven. Now, I could go with the newest clan of Skaven, but I've been really looking forward to playing as Ikit Claw, so that's what we're gonna go with.
All the warpstone, mine!
Fantastic. I'll just quickly go over the race and clan attributes. Skaven under Empire, establish warrens in any settlement, undermining your enemy's progress, or hide in plain sight while growing your own empire. Wait. Any settlement? So does that mean I can build one under my own? Guess we'll find out. Food, maintain food supplies to gain growth and other bonuses and to avoid starvation penalties. So I guess that's a resource that's unique to the Skaven. Skaven corruption is a detriment to local public order, but allows you to spawn additional units of clan rats to fight in local battles. Oh, so that's how they summon the things from underground. I see. So apparently Clan Skryia is hard. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, has access to the Clan Skryia Forbidden Workshop, so I guess we're basically the Santa Claws of all Skaven kind. Research rate is increased by 20%, loyalty increased by 2 for new recruits, construction cost reduced by 40% for engineering buildings. Starts the campaign with a Warp Storm Doom Rocket. Wow, wow, wee wah. Upkeep is reduced for Warplock Jezzail, Ratling Gun, and Warp Fire Thrower weapon team units. And that's only for Ikit Claw, I guess. Recruit rank, +2 for all Skaven weapon teams. And is that only for Ikit Claw, or is that for the entire faction? Guess we'll find out. And we also have access to we start out with the Warplock Jezzails, the Ratling Guns, and the Doom Flares. So those are different from the Doom Wheels, right? It's been a little while since I played this, so my memory's a little hazy. Alright, well, I don't think there's anything else to change. Gonna go with hard campaign and hard battles. We could always change this later on if it's too easy for us, but I kinda doubt it. Like I said, it's been a hot minute since I last played this game, so might take a little bit of adjusting to. Alright, let's do this. Fantastic.
Deep under the world, they chitter and plan. Watching, waiting. When they emerge, it is a nightmare vision. The Skaven, a ravenous horde of verminous ratmen. They gnaw at the roots of the world like an infected wound. They mean to rule over ruins, for such is the will of their god, the great horned rat. Only the island home of the High Elves has remained unscathed. And at its center is the Great Vortex. A swirling maelstrom that siphons chaos from the world. The Skaven covet its vast power with envious, beady red eyes. The twin-tailed comet is oft seen as an omen, but this time its wake has disturbed the winds of magic. In the secret halls of the Under-Empire, the Council of 13 has gathered. A time to scheme of opportunity.
I kill dwarf things in Pillar City. No! Clanmores go to Southlands. Hunt for Warpstone. Moors are puppet minion. Pestilence infest Lastria. Yes. But all Warpstone for Council plan. Come, scribe slave. Work to do. Comet makes elf things weak. Council wants power of the vortex.
Just as prophecy demands.
So it true. You read markings on the black pillar. Then you know we must find the Screaming One. Find out how to control the vortex.
Oh yes, master. But a large tribute of warpstone will that demon require if we summon him.
Return to your assigned clan. Harvest warpstone.
Yes, most precipitous of masters.
And flay yourself, your impertinence.
Oh, it will be done, your worship.
Yeah, I don't think that guy is going to flagellate himself. Or rather, flay himself. At least I wouldn't, even if given direct orders. Not that he would know, unless someone's going to snitch on me. I am surrounded by rats. Also, notice the distinct lack of Ikit Claw.
Much warpstone here in jungles. Yes, Locator says so. Experiment I will. Make things go zap, zap, boom. Council, be impressed. Nasty dead things to north. Not big-brained like me. They make good test subjects. Yes. Many ruins and reptile things here in jungles. I take warpstone from all. Yes. Much power to have. Other Skaven here too. Must not trust them. Make them serve Clan Skryre. Foul dwarfs in mountains have parts I need. Angry lizards there too. Worship praise snake god. Hate Skaven. Must make dead. Yes. Use doom rockets to zap. Southern jungles dangerous for Skaven. But water's also dangerous. Elves have land here, but I take it from them with Big Bang soon. Yes. I gather all warpstone. Build biggest bomb ever. Time ticks. So takes end. Come soon.
Fantastic. So is that part of our campaign goal? To build the biggest bomb ever? Because that would be awesome. But what's your issue with Sotek? It's a pretty chill dude from what I've experienced so far. I personally have no issues with the lizardmen. As a matter of fact, I have a bit of a soft spot for them, but I guess we're going to have to tussle with them. Unless we decide to emigrate to Ulthuan and maybe pick at the Elven butthole, as it were. But I guess we'll see. So we start out here, right? Let me just read through this. How they play. Clan Skryre. Skaven under Empire. The Skaven can lurk beneath any settlement or ruin, growing their empire by either occupying regions or establishing undercities beneath them. Left undetected for too long, their malevolent scheming can result in hordes of vermin rising up to corrupt the land or assault illustrious cities without warning. Clan Skryre are also able to use any of their undercities to assemble a doom sphere, a weapon of mass destruction with the potential to level an entire settlement. Whoa! So what, we can build bombs under cities and just blow them up? Holy shit, that sounds awesome. The Forbidden Workshop. Forbidden Workshop lets Clan Skryre go crazy with their ideas and make all sorts of nasty and nice toys to distribute to the nasty and nice Skaven children around the world. By spending warp fuel and food, they can develop and upgrade the most powerful war machines, weaponry, and weapon teams known to Skaven kind, including the devastating Doom rockets. food. Skaven factions require a stockpile of food, each army consuming an amount of food per turn. Is that, like, is that determined by how big the army is, I wonder? Food may be acquired from battles by sacking settlements and through certain buildings. Skaven corruption. The Skaven spread corruption wherever they settle, lowering public order over time, but giving additional uses of the Menace Below army. Oh, that's what it's called. Menace Below. Uses of the Menace Below army ability during battles fought within the local province. I see.
Council sends me on secret mission task. Must secure territory in Scryer's name. But the dead things are in my way. First, make dead things die. Then make all things die.
Nice. Wait, why'd you say that the dead things were good experimental subjects? I mean, wouldn't their physiology and reaction to different chemicals be different because they're undead? No? I mean, I guess they are a little bit more resilient, but still. Capture and occupy a settlement belonging to the following factions: Vampire Coast Mutineers.
Come, Chief Warlock Engineer. Begin start, that's orders from the Council. Useless clans try to fight take Lustria, but all fail. Leave only Fearmusk. Council calls for you to steal take land in name of Great Horn Rat.
Fantastic. Alright, so I guess we gotta tussle with these dudes.
That is not warranted.
Apparently Count Gyula thinks that it's unwarranted. Great. Ikit Claw himself.
Ikit Claw.
Right. Armored, armor piercing, anti-large. Sorry, not this, but let me look at your character details here. Right Fang of Lord Morskatar. Oh, that's the attribute that lowers your upkeep and such. I see. Still not entirely sure if that +2 to all Skaven weapons team recruitment rank thing is faction-wide or just Ikit Claw. And he has the iron frame. Ooh. Interesting. What about skill stuff? Storm Demon, which I'm assuming is a quest-related item. Oh, whoa! Awesome! So we get to actually mount the Doom Wheel. Wow. I am excited. Sneaky, tricksy, and I guess he is a... What? What exactly is your thing here? Are you... You're not a melee dude, are you? No. Warp Lightning. Oh, that's the spell that the AI casts all the time. I see. I don't know if I should be leveling up his magic stuff. I guess I should, considering that seems to be his forte. Or should we go with the red line? Obviously, we'll do the blue line. Probably? I'm assuming that they're... Oh. Really? I have something that increases untainted. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, well that's cool. Oh, he's a wizard class, I see. And Balequint Mars Queek is also a warlock engineer. He's able to wound, block, and expand under empires. Deal technology, boost income, and increase mobility. So I can actually have you block this guy's attack, assuming that he is coming at us. Question is, do we want to go at him now, or do we wait until maybe we've recruited a few more troops? Also, what are these? Skaven corruption. Oh, right, okay. So that's what determines our Menace Below, or whatever that ability's called. And that's the workshop. Whoa!
The Forbidden Workshop contains multiple research divisions. Each set of upgrades improves a war machine or weapons team, with a division dedicated to the construction of Doom rockets. With enough warp fuel and food, available upgrades can be researched.
Fantastic! Not gonna lie, I thought this was just gonna be some dinky-ass window, but... Wow. Holy! Whoa! Oh man. I am looking forward to this. Oh, for sure. Wow, wow, wee wow. Very cool. Alright, so... It's saying it costs warp fuel? How do we get more? Warp fuel canisters power the Forbidden Workshop, so are consumed whenever parts and components are upgraded there. Ingeniously concocted from various liquefied materials, warp fuel can be collected following battle victories while searching ruins and ancient actions. I see. So in other words, kill people. Gotcha. Armies and settlements consume food each turn. It can also be used to occupy settlements at higher levels and purchase uses of the Menace Below army ability. Okay, so it costs food. Food is gained from fighting battles and can be grown by special buildings in the settlements with the pastures resource. I see. Alright, so requires level 2 Forbidden Workshop. Oh, how do we level it up? Is that... Oh, this is it, okay. Level 1 Technician's Grotto. Upgrade requirements. Kill 1,000 enemies in battle. I can do that. Wait, so every time I do that, or every time I meet a requirement, do I gain 1,500 buckaronis? Because that sounds awesome. Ensure that the following building has been constructed. Warpstone tractor beam. And use a doom rocket in battle. Gladly. Yes. Okay, so we actually need to use that to upgrade our workshop here. Very cool. What is this? Develop upgrades within this panel to gain additional benefits and unique regiments of renown exclusive to the Forbidden Workshop. Whoa! Okay. Very cool. Very, very cool. Alright, and our settlement here, the Star Tower, is a level 2. Not great. Ah, okay, so we need to be level 3 to get the Warpstone Tractor Beam, which we need to upgrade our workshop. Okay, so... I mean... I don't know if we can actually go toe-to-toe against this guy right now. So the question is... Do we maybe... Okay, so he is actually able to attack Ikit, if he so desires. But I believe... Yeah, so Skaven can actually just ambush anyone. So maybe we ambush this guy? Perhaps? Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous, because we only have Skaven slaves and clan rats. Now, these guys, I'm sure, can probably hold their own, but, maybe I should actually just go into the Star Tower and recruit some troops. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do that. So, Balequint, why don't you merge up with Ikit here? And then we'll just deposit you into the Star Tower and recruit some troops. Alright, so what do we want to get? I'd say... maybe we don't need to worry about large troops for the time being, question mark. Also, we have a very distinct lack of ranged units, it seems. Besides these guys, that is. Alright, so let me get a couple of clan rats with shields, and then I'll get some Skaven slave slingers. Yeah. Now, is this guy able to recruit troops here? No, right? Wait. They can raise dead, though, can't they? I don't remember if the Vampire Coast dudes can actually raise... They can. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I definitely remember that them being able to do so. Alright, then he might actually increase his army alongside us, which is not great. I'm kind of wondering if maybe I should just attack him now. Not that I can now because I've already committed to this turn. Ah, screw it. You know what? That's fine. Oof. Wow. That patch that they released that increased the speed of movement of the or speed of the turns is phenomenal. Holy crap, that's incredible.
The Forbidden Workshop is ready for your inspection. It is your personal laboratory of death, where new vehicle parts, weapon components, and weapons of mass destruction are prototyped and built.
Right. Oh, I think I may have forgotten to mention this, but as this is the first episode of the series, it's going to be an hour long, with subsequent episodes being 30 minutes each. This way, you have more time to experience the game rather than just listen to me jibber-jabber and watch as my enemy's army gets stronger. Maybe I should have just gone for him now. a little concerning, not gonna lie. Is he actually able to move this far, or is that from March stance? I think that's March stance, actually. So, how about we...
Sorcery! There!
Oh, okay, sorry. The Forbidden Workshop. Clan Scrya are known for their diabolical technological experiments carried out in workshops beneath Skaven Blight. The Forbidden Workshop is where Ikit Claw conducts his own personal experiments, upgrading Scrya's weapon teams, Doom Wheels and Doom Flayers, and assembling Doom Rockets so powerful they can devastate entire armies with their lethal strength. The Forbidden Workshop can be accessed from the main campaign interface when playing the Clan Scrya faction. So, none of the other...
is the dark menace that lurks unseen, Warlord. You are masters of concealment and deception, and the oblivious fools that dwell above ground shall all come to know of your power in time.
Great, thanks. So, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, so I'm assuming the other factions can't get access to the Forbidden Workshop. What if they confederate Clan Scrya? I wonder if that would work. But I'm assuming not, because even if you're, Malekith, and you absorb your mother into your skin in the most sexual of ways, it still doesn't result in you being able to take advantage of the chaos, corruption, and all that such, right? So I'm assuming that it's going to be the same way here. The Verminous Skaven are a race of malevolent and self-serving rat men. From their under-empire cities, they fight tooth and claw against the other races and each other, to further their personal standing within the Skaven hierarchy and to serve their diabolical god, the Horned Rat. Nope, I serve Santa Claus, and Santa Claus has told me to distribute bombs to all the other races.
Canisters to put towards a new upgrade, my lord. Take some time to browse the different research divisions and their available upgrades before choosing a new part to develop.
I did that. I already did that, but thank you. I'm well aware of,
As the main power source of the Forbidden Workshop, warp fuel is critical to our research. When warlock masters win battles, or if engineers successfully act against settlements, there is a chance to receive warp fuel canisters.
Great, thank you. Thank you very much. Warp grinders. Wait, do we have warp grinders? Because we have, right now, rattling guns, Doom Flayers, and Warplock Jezzails. So, Doom Flayers, rattling guns, and Warplock Jezzails. So we don't have Warp Fire Throwers or Warp Grinders yet. Hawkish Precision. So that increases armor-piercing missile damage and ability range goes up by 70%, or by 70 meters. Really? Or onboard waste compactor. Not sure what I'd be using the most. I do kind of want to maybe build another Doom Rocket, but maybe we'll wait, because I don't know how easily we can acquire warp fuel. So maybe we go with rat eye scopes, which increases our range. What's the range on them now? 275. So an additional 70 meters. Wow. That would actually be quite fantastic. Because that's approximately, what? Almost 1/4? Like a 25% increase to our range? Very tempted, actually. Very tempted indeed. You know what? YOLO. Rat eye scopes. Whoa! Okay, very cool. Very, very cool. So does that mean that they're... Let's see. It still says 275. Maybe I did not interpret that correctly or something. Alright, well in any case, Ikit, let's get you in a little bit closer. This guy shouldn't be able to cross the Rubicon here to get at us anytime soon. And also, let me just check the diplomacy as well. I've forgotten about this. Alright, so can we eventually maybe confederate Clan Spittle? Apparently, we can't even do anything with them. What about Clan Fester? We can get a non-aggression pact with them, but I don't know if we should, considering that we might actually tussle. I'm sorry, we have a non-aggression pact with a Blessed Dread? Really? Now, they are a lot more powerful than me, so how about we go for a trade agreement?
Do not order me.
Wow. Okay, that's cruel. Very mean.
Luther Harkon.
And it seems we're actually on friendly terms with Luther Harkon here.
For my coffers. For my crew.
I don't know if we need to tussle with these guys. They're not that much more powerful than us, so maybe we're gonna be okay. Okay. Let me just... Since I can't reach this guy this turn anyways, might as well just recruit some new dudes. Let's go for... a couple more clan rats with shields and one more thing of Skaven slave slingers. Yeah. Now, I don't usually like just dawdling and doing nothing.
Rival power desires a change in your mutual ring.
Right. You know what? Sure, I accept. And I think as Skaven, we should have no qualms about betraying our allies and whatnot. We are Skaven after all. Not to, you know, generalize Skaven and all that such, but still. 16 out of 20. So, okay, so he's not that much more powerful than me right now, so it might not be a bad idea to strike while he's all encamped and shit. It does increase his melee and leadership. Which is a little concerning, not gonna lie. But maybe we'll be alright. And also, how does our technology work? Oh. We need to build stuff. I see. Well, then we need to expand, which I cannot do right now. Alright. Well, YOLO. We have the Doom Rocket if we need it.
Your army can bring a Doom Rocket to battle. An advanced weapon that truly makes you a force to be reckoned with.
Great.
Only a limited number of them can be stockpiled at a time, however. So use their destructive power sparingly.
Right. So we're actually ambushing them, and the balance of power is saying that we're gonna lose.
Reinforcements may occasionally be summoned from below the battlefield, mighty lord. It is not for nothing that your kind are infamous for employing the element of surprise in war.
Okay, sure. The Menace Below is an army ability which allows Skaven factions to summon a unit of clan rats anywhere on the battlefield during the battle. I see. Okay. I see that. That makes sense. Alright. So, I don't know if we... The maximum is 7, but I don't like our food levels dipping below anything there. So, how about we go with... Let's go with 4. Sure. And if we need to, we can use our Warp Storm Doom Rocket. Is there something I can... Oh, I guess we don't actually need to, like, dock it or anything like that. Alright. And they have 4 fatties. They have a deck dropper and some pistoliers and whatnot. Not gonna lie, this is a little concerning. But maybe we'll be alright, knock on wood. Good grief. Can you imagine us losing our first fight? It might actually happen. Ah, shoot. Maybe I should have opted for a non-ambush battle. I'm not a big fan of ambushes. But, on the plus side, it does mean that we don't need to worry about closing in on them, right?
Your soldiers are ready to deploy.
Should we rejig our balance or our winds of magic? Probably not. So they need to get to the end here to be able to win. So that's the back part of their army, I guess. Alright. Not sure I like these conditions, actually. Looking at it now. Because I'm pretty sure the Warplock Jezzails are... Their trajectory is only like straight, because they're basically like snipers, right? Very cool looking though, I will say. Very cool looking. Wow, wow, wee wow. Fantastic. Alright, what about you guys? Ratling gunners. Nice. Very nice. You know what? Start deployment, sure. And the Doom Flayers. Oh, right. I forgot how small these guys are. Yeah. They're the, I guess, personal individual rides instead of the Doom Wheels, which are much, much bigger. Right, so Ikit Claw, let me take a look at you too. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Alright, let's take a closer look at you. Wow. Got a claw hand, which I guess needs shaking every now and then. Is he ranged? He does have ammunition. What about the Warlock Engineer? He appears to be melee only, from what I can tell. I see. Alright, cool. Then I'm gonna put you in group 1, group 2. Skaven slaves can be in group 3. Skaven slave slingers. And clan rats, including the ones without shields. Sure. I think that's good for now. Alright, so I think we're gonna need to make use of the cover here as much as possible. I'm pretty sure Skaven, not exactly great frontline combatants. I mean, I could be wrong. Though the Skaven slaves being here might actually draw the enemy towards us, which is kind of what we want. Slingers can be in the row behind. Clan rats over that side, and you guys are a little exposed. So we're gonna just scoot you on a little bit. Just a little bit, there you go. Right, Warp Block Jazales. Can you actually reach from that distance? Almost. Not quite, though. Rattling Gunners. I'd say let's put you guys out here. So we're gonna have to wait until these guys get into position, but that's fine. Hopefully. Can the Doom Flayers actually hide? They cannot. Alright, then I'm thinking maybe we'll just get the Skaven slaves to hide a little bit better then. I guess there's no rule saying that we need to have our groups all, you know, nicely put in a row. Even though I definitely feel like I want to. Oh, and these guys aren't hidden either. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe we can... Oh, we have to wait 45 seconds before we can do the... Oh, I see. Alright, so maybe then we can use... Once the Menace Below is available, we can deploy it on these guys and get them to just explode. Great, thank you. Yes, I'm well aware of that. Thank you very much. That's kind of my fault, though. It's because I reset the narrator guy every single time, just in case the game decides to not teach me about something. And they're just following the line, as it were. Fantastic. Alright, so the balance of power seems to think that maybe things aren't so bad anymore, but still. What the fuck is this? Brass Orb. Causes minor magical damage, can disrupt enemy unit formation, huge stationary area of effect, good against armor, strong versus multiple units. And Warp Lightning. Causes moderate magical damage, medium strike area, good against armor, weak versus a single combatant. Howling Warp Gale. So it's only against flying units, and it makes them so they cannot move. Oh, okay. I was actually hoping that the Fatty Magoos would get a little bit closer to each other, but I think it might be a little tough to get them into an ideal position, so I'm just gonna unleash the clan rats from below and hope that they explode. Ah, there they go. Very nice.
Warriors run from the battle, my lord.
Yeah, I think they've earned the right to run, considering how they've basically been used to blow these assholes up and all that such. I'm okay with that for sure. Alright, Warp Block Jazales, you guys go for it. Warp Storm Doom Rocket. Sorry, I'm gonna have a hard time saying that because I'm gonna always read this as Warp Stone and not Warp Storm. Warp Storm Doom Rocket. Gotcha. Wait, really? Is that the area of effect? That small? No way. Come on, man. Alright, so I think they're actually coming towards our Doom Rocket, which isn't great. So we might want to get these guys to back up a little bit. Yeah, that way they can try to hit us up in more favorable conditions, as it were. Do you guys have skirmish mode engaged? You do. Great. So just don't get stuck into the frontline combat, and we should be okay. And once their ranged units start attacking us, maybe we can... oh, actually, let's have our... No, sorry. No, hold on. Attack those dudes. Never mind. Warp Block Jazales. No, you guys should be blasting the deck droppers and all that such. Alright, Skaven Slaves. I'd say maybe let's just go for it because we don't want the Rattling Gunners to have to move. And the Warp Block Jazales are making short work of the deck droppers.
Come under fire, Commander.
Really? Is that so? Do tell me more about how my troops are getting attacked by the enemy. Please. I need more information about that, if you don't mind. Alright, so I think we're gonna need to get stuck in here. And you guys are anti-infantry, right? Okay. But they're also armor-piercing and such. Alright, so the flying dudes are almost dead, which is nice. Let's get some lightning bolt on these assholes. And we'll make the AI hate this as much as I do whenever I'm playing against the Skaven. Skaven slaves performing as much as I thought the Skaven slaves would, which is, you know, not great, but that's to be fair. Alright, so let's get you to maybe drop one of these brass orbs on their buttholes, on their sweet, supple buttholes, and see what comes of it. I was kind of hoping that the Skaven slaves would last a little bit longer, but no, I mean, they're mostly intact. It's just their morale's not great, as it were. Alright, let's get you to... Oh, right, of course. You know what? Go for it. I think we're gonna need to rely on magic a fair bit here, because our numbers are not great against theirs right now. So far, it doesn't seem like we need to use the Doom Rocket. Knock on wood. Doom players, maybe you guys should actually be going against the ranged guys instead, considering your speed advantage and all that such. And Ikit Claw is doing something. What exactly are you doing, Ikit Claw? I guess you're attacking them, which is nice, but how exactly? Ranged? Are you spitting on them? Wow, I guess I wouldn't really want to be spat on by a Skaven. Fair enough. And you are actually stuck in melee. Not sure I'm a big fan of that idea, but go for it. Alright, they're getting stuck in. Fantastic. Skaven slave slingers are still doing their stuff. Great. How about we actually have you go after those dudes instead, rather than firing into our own teams and all that such. Alright, so the zombies that are engaged in combat with our frontline dudes are dying, and their morale isn't great. Doom Flayers, we might need you guys to back off a little bit, because I think we've actually lost one of them. Yeah, I think there were 4 before, and now there are fewer than 4. Sorry, not less than. My bad. Alright, well, thankfully, their army is collapsing. Knock on wood. Oh, no, what have I done? There we go. Much better. Except their lord is still very intact, it seems, which I'm not a big fan of. I don't know if I like the idea of Ikit Claw going up against the Fleet Admiral with polearms and whatnot, considering that I think he's more of a magic dude than anything else. Yeah, let's try to... Maybe we can do a little bit of a hammer and anvil with this guy. Fuck around with him somewhat. Alright, you guys are getting stuck back in. Fantastic. Whoa! That's what that thing is. Interesting. Very interesting. And there they go. They are a-crumbling. Sweet. We done did it, folks. But close victory. Are you kidding me? Oh no, our Ratling gun's almost dead. How did that happen? I guess I wasn't really paying attention. Oh, please tell me that they're not wiped out. I think they are, though. I think if we have less than 15% or 10% of the remaining army, or the units, they're pretty much considered dead. I was not paying attention, as it turns out.
Yours,
and we lost our Ratling guns.
What about the fate of those
Crap. Alright, that's definitely on me. I should have been paying better attention. Okay, so 2 food isn't amazing. Do we want to go for more money? I'd say... you know what? Sure. Eat them. Why not?
Those that serve your cause gain experience over time, my lord. Be sure to guide their development to your advantage.
Yeah, thank you. I'm well aware of that. Yeah, as I said, it's been a hot minute since I've last played this game, so it's gonna take a little bit of adjusting to get used to how the things work and all that such. So expect the first few episodes at least to have a bit of a bumbling and whatnot, for which I apologize in advance. but, you know, them's the breaks. Alright, so we can actually increase our warp lightning. Increases the number of missiles. Ooh. Go for it. Sure. Alright, so how difficult is it for us to recruit, whatchamacallits? The warp gatling, or the ratling gunners. Hopefully not too difficult. Okay, so once we get this to the warpstone tractor beam, we should be able to pump out some rattling gunners. Fantastic. Alright, so not great, admittedly, but not the worst outcome ever. Or is it? I guess it's pretty bad. Is that considered? Oh, that's neutral territory. Can we get to... Also, can't we... Oh, I guess we can't do that right now. Gotcha. Alright then, just get close enough to the Fuming Serpent. And maybe we can get Balequin to... No? Okay, sure. I was hoping that Balequin could step out to explore this by himself, but I guess not. Fine, be that way. Okay, I see. So, basically the standard Eye of the Vortex campaign, nothing new here. Hopefully the Clan Eshin will have a unique campaign mechanic, but we'll see. We shall see. So, let's see. The Awakened and the Southern Sentinels. So, these guys are starting to attack those dudes there.
Yes. Warpstone is there. My suit can detect it. Great veins waiting to be mined. Must grab snatch before lesser clans find it and take what is mine. Mine.
Fantastic. I just realized he's basically wearing Skaven Power Armour, isn't he? Wow. Pretty cool.
Oh, dusty ruins contain warpstone. Sometimes. Other things may also hide in ruins. Search them. Yes, yes. But we use expendable servants. No, not me. I'm valuable.
I love doing the Skaven voice. Not that I'm any good at it, but still. Alright, well, let's just get Balequin to explore it then. Then again, I guess... if we're going to explore it and then settle it next turn, then we might as well just explore it with our dude. This way it's free, at least. Ah, this one. This puzzle I actually like. So we're looking at that, meaning that we're looking at this. Fantastic. So we got the Opal Amulet. Great. I guess we might as well equip that on someone. Or not. Oh, there we go. So what does that do? Increases damage resistance on yourself for 22 seconds. Okay, not bad. I mean, I'll take it because I don't really have any other choice. And I can't colonize it right now. Oh, I see. Wait. Is there any other faction that does this? Or not? We will be starving if I upgrade this anymore, so I guess we'll just colonize it however the fuck we can. And we can't move. Right. Like I said, it's been a hot minute. You want me to bribe you? Look here. Just because I lost my rattling gunners doesn't mean you get to bully me, you asshole. You will come to regret this, Lokir.
Surface dwellers who have heard tales of the Skaven under Empire regard them as little more than myths. Few know the true extent of the cities your kind build beneath the ruins of other races, devious lord. Subterfuge is amongst the greatest weapons of the Skaven.
The Skaven can establish their bases of operation in any settlement, including those owned by other races where they can build undercities directly beneath them. Skaven settlements and undercities are part of the vast subterranean network connecting their strongholds known as the Under Empire. I wonder if we can travel between Under Empires.
Energy. Blessed, or perhaps cursed with a high metabolism, they will not fight on an empty stomach. Be sure to keep your forces fed, lest they chitter and conspire to turn on their commanders as a source of nourishment.
If only. If only. Alright, so why don't you go ahead and colonize this place. Yeah, we'll go with 1 because... yeah, food shortage seems to be quite detrimental. Do it.
Exosome
Fantastic.
dead things spread dead rot in lands, spoiling precious warpstone. No, no, will not do. All must die, die. Doom flayers will slice them into small pieces before feeding to stupid slave filth. So dead things can't come back.
Nice. You're just talking about bullying the undead, right? So we need to maintain control of 2 provinces, either by direct ownership or through vassals and military allies, right?
Right Fang of Lord Morskitar, my master Gracier Volskreek, has sent me a message from the council. They're pleased with your success so far, Chief Warlock Engineer. But more needs to be done. Take claim more land and build strong underfoundation for our conquest of the reptile things.
Why the reptile things? Why not parlay with the reptile things? Why not breed with the reptile things and make a reptile Skaven hybrid? Because that sounds incredible. Alright, well, I'd say maybe we should get some more, or get some spear dudes too. Yeah, and then maybe some more Skaven slave slingers. I should have paid more attention to see how much damage they were causing, but oh well. You know what? Let's go with, yes, more Skaven slave slingers. Alright, so this province is completely owned. Fantastic. So efficient planning increases public order and reduces tainting. Expansionist planning reduces cost of all buildings and increases growth. Martial planning reduces recruitment cost, increases local recruitment capacity. If I do that now, can I actually get one more unit this turn or next turn? Exploitative planning increases food generation and Skaven corruption, which might not be a bad idea. Let's see, I have 17 now, so next turn I'll be able to get 3 more, so in essence it's pretty much the same thing. Alright then, I'm gonna go with... Do we want growth? Or do we want higher Skaven corruption and food? I think... I don't know how much... Well, I mean... Maybe plus 20 to growth isn't so bad. You know what? Let's go with that for now. And then we can always switch it up later on. Sure. Okay, so what missions do we have? We need to actually capture something owned by these dudes. Can I send my my guy out to do some more exploring? Ooh. Maybe we can actually establish an under empire there. Yes. Very interesting. I wonder if they're actually going to have a rebellion. Oh, they will next turn.
Province grows, my lord.
Right.
Invocations of great potency may be performed by your...
Yes, I'm aware of rights as well. I didn't realize that Skaven also had them. But considering I've seen them many times in previous campaigns, I should be aware of that. Ensure that one of the following buildings have been constructed: the occupied elven colony. So you just want me to upgrade this. Right. I need a population surplus of 2 though. Do we want to go for nest lair? Yeah, I guess. Sure. Not great, but whatever. Dominating scheme. Right unlocked. Huh. Wait, what was the mission that we just got?
The brood mothers' bellies are full. New pups are being born in burrows swell, master. We must make room before they eat each other. Upgrade the lairs.
Great. Fantastic. So, whoa. So for 3,000 buckronies, for 5 turns, our province, our growth rate will increase, recruitment cost will go down, we get more food, and public order. Interesting. Probably more beneficial when we have more locations though, right? Alright, so for now, I'd say let's head out to the Moth of Perveza and do some exploring there. Axolotl is considered ruined. Wait, so as a Skaven, can I actually see the other locations as whether or not they're owned by Skaven without actually searching the ruins, or... guess we'll find out. I mean, I can see that this is occupied by Clan Spittle right now, and I'm not really close to them. Are we allied with them in any way? No, we're not. So there shouldn't really be any reason for me to see what their deal is. But for some reason, I still do.
Science, sorcery.
Is there something I can do to increase my regeneration? Because this is going to take a little while, isn't it? Alright, well, then I'd say let's continue making some more clan rats with spears, and then we'll do one last thing of Skaven slave slingers. I wonder if it's actually faster to just merge the units and then just rebuild them entirely. I don't want to have to do it, but if that's faster, then we might as well, right? And also, is this my territory? Oh, right. Territory juts out to there. So if I do the under way... Oh, okay. That wouldn't necessarily result in me moving a little bit faster. If I get out of there, will I be able to maintain? No, we can't. Okay, so we need to stay in this location to get that. Alright, then... I don't know if we want to expand the Under Empire right now. But I'm kind of tempted. It's gonna cost us 1,200 buckaronis, though. You know what? Try it out. First time for everything, right?
The Undercity has been established.
Ooh.
You can now extend the Under Empire into this region by building warrens directly underneath the unsuspecting settlement.
Okay. Sure. Oh. Discoverability. Discoverability indicates how close this Undercity is being to discovered by the settlement occupiers above. Most buildings in an Undercity increase discoverability, and the region owner can also construct buildings or use heroes to help detect it. Once found, it will likely be demolished. I see. So build burrows, increases army ability for uses of the menace below. Underpass. Vanguard deployment for all armies. Whoa. Okay. And what's this? Rat King increases food consumption, I guess, but increases Skaven corruption. Makeshift workshop. Pretty much the same thing. Why would I go for this over the other? Oh, so I can make the Doom Sphere. Whoa, and that takes 15 turns. Cool. Murder holes. Nice. That's what I call my butthole, by the way. Scavenger raiders. Food generated. Skaven corruption. Raiding camp. Whoa. Income. Very cool. And warp token stash. Income generated. Oh, nice. He consumes food, though, which is understandable. Thieves' hidey hole. So it's very similar to the pirate coves that the vampires were able to build. I see. Warpstone refinery. Whoa. Very cool.
Yes.
But I guess that means that we... Maybe I should try. I guess we can't actually build one under our own thing, maybe. I don't know. You know what? Increase mobility, because that would be very useful for Ikit. Maybe we should build something here, though. Let's go for a burrows. Sure. Should we also build an underpass? This isn't walled, is it? No, the settlement is not walled. Gotcha. Alright. Well, I'm hoping that we can actually take this location before we end the episode here. Because I would like to not end the episode while just dawdling around.
The wandering host approaches. Beware of such rogue armies, my lord.
Yes, thank you. So we need to attack the Pirates of the Far Sea. Are you called the Pirates of the Far Sea because the sea is far from your location? Like, did you misunderstand the whole concept of pirating as in using a fucking boat?
Man-things come, but these are not from Empire. No, they are lost. No masters. Uncertain times have seen
A rise in such rogue forces. Kill them before they frustrate our plans.
See how the enemy scurries away from your might.
What?
Show them no
Oh,
mercy.
faction elimination. So we haven't actually eliminated anything yet. My master sire, Volskreek sends a message that he's impressed and expects gratitude for following his advice. He said you may repay his wise counsel by wiping out the dead things. Great. Okay, so my question is, do the Skaven actually have their own language, or as in, like, we're being given like a translation of what they're saying, or do they just speak English as well? Which is a little strange. Also strange that it can increase the untaintedness of a location, but sure. You know what? Let's actually upgrade our warp lightning, because I think that'll be fairly useful. And I think it's time that we start moving towards Mouth of Queveza. Except, shoot.
More warpstone. Now.
Crap. Maybe I should have stayed there, because now I need 2 turns to be able to replenish. Well, you know what? I'll probably just park myself over there anyways. Wait, if I go into March stance... Yeah, you know what? Get a little bit closer. You might as well. There you go. Except now we're quite exposed, aren't we? Can you also steal their technology? Or how about you try to block their army? And you failed. Well, at least you're not dead. But, gotta say, a little disappointed. Scorch. Causes major magical and fire damage. Long, thin, expanding, tear-shaped attack. Strong versus multiple opponents and weak against armor. Okay. I guess, considering that I think we should probably use you to supplement our army more than using hero actions and whatnot. Alright, so I think our burrow should have been done, and I should have checked on that. Oops. I don't like that their thing seems to be going back up.
Against the code.
Oh god. Really?
Not this officer.
They fucking expanded, or they regenerated quickly, didn't they? Damn. Right, you know what? Just go back into our Ikit Claw's thing here. Okay. We may need to just go for it. Got a lot of scurvy dogs. I don't think they're gonna be huge problem. We do have a lot of Skaven slaves with, or Skaven clan rats with spears. So maybe we'll be alright. I see. We can upgrade this even more. Not that I know if I want to. What else can we do to increase our performance in combat? Not much, I'm afraid. Yeah, I think whatever is in the annexation here is the way to go. You know what? You might as well build the underpass. Sure. Ikit Claw, I think you're just gonna have to wait, unfortunately. Yeah, just hold your horses, bud. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll get to tussling.
Emissaries from a foreign ruler are seeking a pact of non-aggression.
Do we want to get a non-aggression pact with Luther Harkin? Considering that we're... I mean, we've got a trade contract going, I guess we might as well. Again, I have no qualms with betraying our allies and all that such. They have to experience... Our enemies and neighbors have to get the full Skaven experience themselves, so, you know, I'm doing them a favor from my perspective. Don't be done. Not gonna lie, this is a little concerning. And unfortunately, I think due to my dawdling and faffing about, we don't have much time left, so I think we're actually going to end the episode off here for now. I'm so sorry that we didn't really get around to doing too much, but I feel like the Skaven are a bit more nuanced, if that makes any sense, as a faction, so I'm just trying to, you know, make sure I don't rush into things and take my time to learn how to play this properly. Oh. So this one... Oh, right. So this... What? Increases untainting, and this increases Skaven corruption. I see. Or should we go for the unique resource, which increases untainting, which I don't really want. You know what? Let's go for the Ratling Warrens. Yeah, I might do some more reading onto the buildings and whatnot in between episodes. Alright, well, that's going to be it for our first episode of our Ikit Claw campaign. I apologize again for the relative lack of action, but like I said, I'm just trying to take my time because it's been more than a hot minute since I've last played this. But things should speed up considerably. Knock on wood. Hopefully. No guarantees, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, we can also use the nuke on these guys, too. Maybe we'll do that. But we'll do that in our next episode. So, as this is the first episode of the series, if you've liked it so far and you're excited for the rest of the campaign, I would love it if you could leave a like on the video. Let me know in the comments what you think so far, what you're excited for, any hints and suggestions. I mean, I've played through the other campaigns, so I don't think there's going to be much in terms of spoilers at all. I'm interested to see how the campaign story kind of works out from the perspective of the Skaven, but I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing as everything else. So if you have tips, suggestions, please, I would greatly appreciate them. No guarantees that I'll actually get around to listening to them, even if you do provide your hints and suggestions. Not because I'm actively trying to ignore you, but because I have really crap memory. And if you want to keep apprised of the campaign and, you know, check out more stuff around the channel, be sure to subscribe. And if you would like to support the channel financially, you can do so via Patreon or by joining the channel as a member, via YouTube, or by subscribing to me on Twitch. But you know what? Just you spending your time, any moment of your precious day with me is thanks enough. So yeah, there's that. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. We'll see you guys tomorrow. So thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.